Right, so I've just got home from work. I work as a forklift truck driver. And because the factory I work in does foodstuffs, I'm considered what do they call it? A key worker or something. So I can't sit at home all day drinking quarantini cocktails like you lot out there. Anyway, so I gets in, kick off my work boots and open a tinny. Oh, it was like an angel crying on my tongue. I was knackered. Then Janice, my missus, pipes up that she's run out of Pinot Grigio and couldn't nip to Aldi to go and get her 6 bottles. She said she couldn't go today because she'd been painting our Amber's bedroom fuchsia pink. And she couldn't go now because she was on the phone to her sister Sharon, whose husband has left her out of 22 years of marriage for a young massage therapist from Crewe called Lucy. I don't blame him. Right, so boots back on, off I go. So it gets to Aldi car park and it's bloody full. How can it be bloody full on a bloody lockdown? So I know already this is going to be a bloody nightmare when I get in there. Oh, anyway, so it gets in there. First thing I see on the floor is like loads of arrows. Like, is this so all the thick gets know which way to walk? Which is fine, unless you forget something. And then you've got to like walk backwards like Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk with a shopping trolley. So nobody gives you a dirty look and slags you off under their breath. Oh, you wouldn't get arrows in Waitrose. Mind you, cost you £3 for a weekly shop from Waitrose. And I wouldn't have a clue what to do with an avocado. If it was a cucumber, I might. And why is it? Whenever I go into a supermarket, I get a bloody itchy face. At no point in my life do I ever have an itchy face until I'm in the middle of Aldi. Honest to God, and I'm scratching at it like I've got bloody scabies. I had to get out of there. So anyway, so I grabbed Janice's Pinot Grigio. Well, she asked me to get a 6. I only got a 2. I couldn't be asked carrying 6. I'll just tell her that nobody's buying toilet roll and flour anymore. You know, they're all buying wine. She'll soon put the bloody phone down to Sharon and get up there. Anyway, so I joined the queue to pay. I have seen shorter queues on the M25. Oh, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I get to the bottom, yeah, to pay. There was a nice, pretty young thing there, actually, called Lucy. Funnily enough. Anyway, so I goes out into the car park. All I could think about on the way home was that beer. That cold, frosty beer. With beads of condensation just dripping down the side of the can. Oh, God. It would be like, and I could just taste it. It would be like nectar dancing on my tongue. I couldn't bloody wait. And anyway, so here I am. On the driveway, with her wine, looking through the bloody window at her, on the phone to Sharon, drinking my bloody beer!
Good morning, everybody. I just thought I'd relate to you a day in my lockdown with Barry. So, you get up. First question. What's for breakfast? That's usually about 8 o'clock. Toast, jam, tea. 9 o'clock. Oh, I'm a bit peckish. I'll just have a cup of tea and a piece of cake. Okay, dear. 11 o'clock. Ooh, is it 11's time yet? Tell you what, shall I put some crusty bread in the oven? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I'll just have some of that. Okay. 12:30. Shall I have some soup, do you think, for my lunch? Yes, if you want. Look. Well, I'll have the rest of that crusty bread. Okay. I better put another one in though, because we might need it for later. Fine. 1:30. 2 o'clock, say. Let's be generous. 2 o'clock. I think I might have a piece of that crusty bread that I did. Just feeling a bit peckish. Cup of tea, crusty bread. I'll just have a biscuit. You have to have something sweet after something savoury, don't you? 3 o'clock. Should you have a cup of tea and a piece of cake, love? Okay, Buzz. Cup of tea, piece of cake. 5 o'clock. Ooh, glass of wine and a bag of crisps, do you think? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Have we got anything to dip the crisps in? 6 o'clock. What time are we having our dinner, did you say? And what are we having? Do we need to do any more crusty bread? No, that's fine, Barry. You're having sausage and mash and peas and whatever. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm absolutely stuffed after that. That was lovely. Couldn't eat another thing. Just get a piece of cake now because you've got to have something sweet to wash it down with, haven't you? 8 o'clock. Cup of tea and a biscuit, love. Okay, I'm off to bed in a minute. 9ish, go to bed. 9:15, kitchen door goes, fridge goes, supper. Or one of them. Come down the next morning. You've done all the dishes, the kitchen's tidy. There's a plate with breadcrumbs on it, a dish, some cereal and milk, and a bit of cream if you've got any. A cup, and obviously another piece of cake. So you can imagine what lockdown's been like in our house. Very expensive, and we're all very fat. Bye.
Who's that? No, it's not. Put him on the phone. Put Chardonnay on the phone. Is it? Oh my god, your voice has gone so weird. You need testing. You need to get testing kit round to your house and get tested. Start in the throat. Yeah? Serious? Serious? Yeah? Yeah? Well, anyway, let me talk because I rang you. Let me speak first. I rang you. One sec. I rang you. Right. Can you get COVID off plants? Can you get COVID off plants? No, not that type of plants. No, I'm not talking about Barry. No. Plants. Just plants. Can you get COVID off plants? Because my lad's trimming my bush. Make sure he doesn't die. Ask Paul. Because you've got the news. I don't watch the news. Why would I watch the news? It's boring. Ask Paul. Oh, you just reminded me. Peter, tell me in a minute because otherwise I'll digress, but I got something to tell you about Peter. Oh, it's dead funny. Yeah. Anyway, ask Paul. COVID off plants. Can you get COVID off plants? You can't. You can't! Tell him you can't! Thanks for that. Oh, sorry. I forgot you were on the phone and shouted down your ear. No. Oh, yeah. Right, last night, guess what we did? Ordered pizza. Yeah, we ordered pizza. And then when we ordered the pizza, guess what? He coughed. On the box. He coughed. No, I just got the lad to bring a bottle of Dettol. Yeah, threw it all over the box. That's something else. Oh my god, I never thought of that. Hold on, the kids had pizza with me. They had pizza with me. So, if they're alright, I'm going to be alright, aren't I? Do you mean they've got a higher pain threshold than me? How long do you know? 7 days. Is that it? 7? So I'm going to be dead in 7 days. No tickle. No, I'm fine. No, but now I can't have a Dettol bath. How bad's that? Okay. Alright, speak to you soon. Love you. Tell them when I ring, I don't get to speak to you because I have to ring you. They speak to you all day. So when I ring you, it's my turn. I love you. Bye.
The internet's down. The internet is down. How can I watch Hamilton for the 17th time if the internet is down? How can I work from home if the internet is... How can I work from home if the internet's down? I've got a day off. I have a day off.
So, here we are again. Thursday night. Or the Clapathon, as I like to call it. Sadly, I can't go out. I'm extremely vulnerable, you see. I smoked Bensons from the age of 12. The golden packet looked so posh around here. I had aspirations even then. Anyway, I can hardly make it up the stairs without coughing up along now. It's not fair on my daughter Crystal either. Oh, she has to get up at the crack of sparrows, just a nip to the Cowie to get me some cigs. So, every Thursday, here I am, in the window like some poor unfortunate, clapping like a demented performing seal for fear of being slagged off by the neighbours. You do see some sights through this window. Her across the road. She's never worked a day in her life. Walks around the streets in Ugg boots, no matter what the weather is. And that Parker of hers hasn't seen a washing machine in years. Says she's too skint to nip to the laundrette. Too skint. But you can guarantee there's a litre of cider in her hand by 11 o'clock every morning. Yes, then there's him at number 15. He's one of them air stewards. Honest to God, he could do with a pound of onions to go with that mince he's got. Doesn't he know you meant to wear the mask on your face? Not mince with it up the crack of your arse? Mind you, he's a nice lad. Bought me a present back once from the Taj Mahal. It was a gravy boat. In the shape of the Taj Mahal. I would have loved to go to the Taj Mahal, but I can't have spicy food. It puts a road right through me. Oh, here she comes. Yes, hello, Jean. I saw you clapping. Did you see me? Oh, yes. Not so bad. Have you? Has he? Oh, has he tried a rubber ring? That sounds sore. But nothing a pint wind sort. All right, bye, Jean. Stay safe. Bloody miserable old snatch. She's given that husband of hers a dog's life. I used to work with him down the jam factory years ago. She says she can't watch Emmerdale because he sat there mooning. Because he's developed and elasticated. No, sorry, what is it? A spasticated colon. And he can't get an appointment to the hospital with all of this COVID malarkey. Not quite sure which one of them has a biggest pain in the arse, to be honest. Bloody hell! Here we go, Loverboy's just turned up at number 12 to pick her up. Billy Big Bollocks, we call him in this house. You'd think with all of that swagger, he'd drive something a little better than a Nissan Micra. And the stuff she wears! If she was my daughter, I wouldn't let her out of the house. She went out last week with a skirt that might as well have been a headband, it was so high. What? What, Crystal? Right? All right, then. OK, that's my tea ready. It's bloody ridiculous. We can't have our tea until we've clapped. Right. Where's me cigs?
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board this Toxicated Boeing Airbus McDonnell Douglas A49742 DCX-200 flight bound from Manchester. Here at Toxic Air, we're proud to have some of the best cabin crew in the airline industry. Unfortunately, none of them are on today's flight.
If you are travelling with any hand luggage today, please ensure that it does not block any aisles or exits by placing it in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. Please be careful when opening any overhead lockers, as bags can move and potentially take out a small child's eye.
We'll now run through some of the safety procedures and equipment. There may be many ways to leave your lover, but only 4 ways to leave this aircraft. Some of you will possibly die over here, and some of you will very possibly die over there. Please make sure you're now aware of your nearest exit, bearing in mind, just like the best years of your life could be behind you.
In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will unlikely appear. In the event that it does appear, please swipe your credit card into the slot provided. Oxygen will be provided at £10 per minute. Once your minute is up, please re-swipe your card to continue to breathe. There are 2 oxygen masks available at each seat row. If you are travelling with a child, why? If you're travelling with 2 children, place the mask on the one that would probably do better at school.
Should the captain decide to turn this flight into a cruise, you will find your life jacket under your seat. Take the life jacket from its container and pull it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist. Tie them low and tight. Oh, it's just like the hot pink G-string I'm wearing.
We would now like to ask all our customers to ensure that their seatbelts are securely fastened. For our more generously proportioned customers, cabin crew will now provide you with an extension seatbelt. Please don't eat it.
We will shortly be passing through the cabin with face masks. This will not prevent the spread of disease whilst on board, but it will stop the cabin crew feeling sick whilst they look at your faces.
We would now like to remind our customers that this is a non-smoking, non-complaining and non-moaning flight. We would like to apologise to our customers sitting in the economy cabin on today's flight. It must be awful for you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have crammed you all in like sardines with no regard for social distancing. We ask that you don your face masks and sit back and relax. Or sit up and be tense, it's up to you.
Thank you for travelling with Toxic Air. If the air doesn't kill you, the food probably will. Especially you, fatty.
Before I show you my face, my first thing I want to say is that I am bored. No, I am going out of my mind with this ruddy lockdown. I can't cope. I'm almost decided, I'm thinking about it, almost decided that I'm just going to say I've got it. Because I'm going out of my mind. You see, my hubby and kids today decided they were going to play a little game. And they asked me to join in, and of course, being the most amazing parent that I have to be in this ruddy lockdown, I said yes. We all got out pens, we all sat on the floor, everything was going well. And then this happened. I'm not impressed. Apparently, it's called ... freckles. And I'm the only one with ruddy freckles. So I'm not impressed. I played Monopoly. I played cards. I made loads of cakes. I made loads of sandwiches. I've done loads and loads and loads and loads of cleaning around this ruddy house. I didn't want to play lockdown freckles. So Boris, I'd like it very nicely if you would please end the ruddy lockdown.